Dude, you didn't even know the salt was there until the next day they called you.
No, when we did this, these were, they looked like that.
These didn't even show salt in them when he went to clean it the other day.
This is what they look like.
Yeah. Hi everybody, this is my friend. He's a carpet cleaner too. He's called me in because he has something I'm not even sure we can fix. Well, we probably can.
I hope so.
Yeah, but anyway, we're gonna have some fun. We're gonna show you about taking care of what we'll call salt melt, but it's actually, we should call it ice melt because there's so many variations of what they use to try to keep the ice off the sidewalk. So here in northern Minnesota, which we are way northern Minnesota, which by the way, this is Ben.
Well, hello everybody.
Iron Range carpet cleaning, friend of mine. But anyway, it's so thick. Cleaned it. This could happen to any of us, any of you. It's happened to me. So it's like all of a sudden this black carpet the next morning was white. Fun. We're gonna fix it up. We're gonna show you the process how you can possibly fix this up. So hang on for the ride. And he'll talk a little. See, it's a Mark Saiger video with a phone call. We're all American here. Gotta have stars and stripes too. So Ben is using my, well, it looks like my 1980s Macintosh or Apple computer, but look at that.
It fits the arrow.
It fits the arrow, it does. Go forward, look at that thing. See that swirl? I love that. I love that, man. So we're gonna vacuum out as much as we can. It's all dry, so we're gonna see what even could be removed by just a good vacuuming with a good vacuum cleaner. Would you look at that, Ben? Might be solving the problem already.
Perfect.
Yeah. We're gonna still end cap it just to make sure we can get more out too. And we're gonna use the CRB with the trays. So after we vacuum it, what I've normally done, CRB, after the vacuum, whoa, that was some good whiteness there. That's, dude, we've got good eating here. You got high cholesterol and not supposed to be consuming salt. Don't be here with us. Look at that go. So that's what's happening. The salt, when you get it wet, it explodes everywhere, as you see here. Yeah. So again, we're gonna vacuum out what we can, CRB and tray it, vacuum one more time, and then hit it with the Trinity and the Saigers 2X Oxy end cap. Now this will be your first time end capping, isn't it?
It will be my first time, and I'm...
Welcome to the dark side.
I'm hesitant, we'll see.
He's gonna be so multi-talented by the time we're done tonight. What is the payment on this tonight? I think a beer.
Lots.
Lots, yeah. If it doesn't come out, it's gonna be crying in our beer. Nah, we'll be good. Here we want to show you the process. So Ben graciously, with his arms tied behind his back, agreed to do the video. Already watched the difference here. Again, a good pre-vacuuming. You have to vacuum as much of this dry soil, salt, chemistry, ice removal, ice melter chemistry out. Otherwise, you're just gonna wet it again and it's just gonna go everywhere. Man, it's really fun, isn't it?
That's awesome. It's coming better than I thought.
Yep. You're gonna want one of these dang stupid looking vacuums too.
Usually when I get together with you, something I go home with.
I know. I'm gonna check my van tonight. He's a good egg. He's a Saiger sauce user, by the way.
Yep. Thanks for the trial by fire.
Yeah, no problem. We're here for you, buddy. So he hasn't actually run a CRB, and we'll take care of that today. So the CRB unit, we do have these two trays on it. You can't get these, by the way, anymore with these plastic things here. That just tells you how old my trays are, and I kept them, and I maybe sold off some of my others. So to do this, Ben, handle forward, you kind of push forward. You don't want to be pulling back because it won't allow you to hit that switch. So if you kind of take the weight off it, pull it, it'll just go. And there it'll stop. You hear the click? Ha! Super smart guy. One time is all it took. Okay, look at the cloud storm.
I was gonna say.
Remember what I told you? It's gonna be a cloud storm probably, and we're gonna try to collect as much as we can into the container here. So again, for me, I'm lucky. I've got those, you can see. So we're collecting some more of that really harsh, fine sand. And yes, we're creating a bit of a dust storm, which I knew we were gonna do. But we are trying to loosen that up even more, and also just kind of kick the salt, tear it apart a little more. And again, it's not salt, it is, what do we call that again? Ice melt.
Ice melt.
Yeah.
It's been horrible.
Look at it. And look at what we're picking up already. That the vacuum can't, because these are really meant to trap soils at the entrance so it doesn't get into the rest of the room. And it does a really good job. But the hardest job is for us then to remove it. This is almost impossible.
Oh, I think we're gonna have some good luck.
Well, what that is two brushes, they turn towards each other. I'll flip it over, you can see. And that's why if you just let it sit there, it'll just ride by itself. It won't take off on you because it's balancing. Counter-rotating brushes, so one's going this way, one's going that way. But it's already making it look better. We haven't hit that harder spot over there, which I'm kind of excited to do, by the way. You're just, again, you're just toying with us all, not going there. I like that.
Baby steps.
Baby steps. You know what? Let me be handy. Ben watches my videos. He's one of 5 that does. He says he's not watching this one.
Probably not.
I'm gonna tag him and send to all his friends, family. He's blocking all of us now.
Bad thing is you know part of most of them.
Yeah, I know.
This should be cool.
Yeah, look at that. Yeah. So again, the more dry soils you can remove, the better success you're gonna have. So that's one of the reasons we pre-vacuum most everything we can. There's restaurants we can't because there's no sense to it. The grease has got everything stuck. I mean, you just can't. We know that. But in this case, which, dude, you didn't even know the salt was there until the next day they called you.
No, when we did this, these were, they looked like that.
Yeah, it looked great. That actually looks really darn good right now. We should just pack up and get out of here.
This is our...
We'll make it better yet,
This will be the 3rd time.
So you've been here, this year 3rd time?
The original time and one other.
Okay.
To try to get this in.
Okay.
And then I called the professional.
Sorry, I was the only one that answered. If you don't have a CRB, we don't use them all the time. We don't use them every day. We don't agitate every job, but they come in so handy.
But when you need one.
Oh my gosh. It's like, yeah, what is that? What was on that lifeline or the show? Can I call my lifeline? Yeah. Yeah, for the $1 million. This thing is like $1 million right now. That thing is going to be $2 million. $39.95, I think they are. That's $3,995, by the way. These are right around $2,000. And they're worth every dollar. They're Austrian made, shipped over here. That's why it costs a little more. And they are very precision built. Dude, you're just digging it, aren't you? You see it.
Yeah, it's pretty neat.
That's a lot of sand in there. So it's already better.
Don't worry, I'll get the cord.
Yeah, thanks. I was going to be helpful later. All right, this ought to be interesting. I don't know what we can do here. Wow, man. Okay, you can. It's better. I mean, the camera is.
It's way better.
Yeah, the camera picks up more than the naked eye can pick up, as I tell people a lot of times in the video.
It's way better.
But in the naked eye, it's pretty impressive. Yes, in the camera, you're seeing the white a lot more. We're seeing the path go really well here. Yeah. And again, we are going to vacuum this one more time too, and then we'll end cap it.
I think we're going to be good. I'm already being optimistic.
Yeah. You don't know what to think of though, this dark side cleaning, do you?
No.
I know.
Same as you, 20-some years in truck mounts.
And what's it say on the side of the vans? Steam cleaning.
Steam cleaning. I'm gonna double layer this one.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the other thing, going different directions. So he was going that way, now he's going that way. Different directions do help quite a bit.
Yes.
You do strip and wax floors, right?
Correct.
So what were you saying about different directions? Same thing?
Yeah, we do the same thing on heavily soiled waxed floors as we go this way and then we go the other
Trying
way.
to cut into the wax.
Yep.
From different directions.
Different directions.
Sure. See, it all kind of makes sense, this cleaning pie chart, whatever we want to call it tonight. I made that up, by the way.
Oh.
I'm not going to trademark it. Go ahead and use it.
Trying to keep the dust.
That is, yeah, that's just part of it. So again, we're going to break it up and we're going to vacuum it again.
We might not have to.
Oh no, we will. I would wish we didn't, but you'll be. I think you're going to have fun with that too.
You know, I might just have to use you again.
Yeah.
To make me a believer.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. You can give me a call. He had me at beer.
He had me at beer. We are in a good town that has some good beer.
They do. Yeah, we are way up north, and this is a beautiful location and amenities. We're not naming the location, but
But you and I are both out of our neighborhood.
We are out of our neighborhood. I'm about 2.5 hours away and you're about an hour?
A little over an hour.
This is one of his accounts for like the janitorial, custodial, and regular maintenance kind of stuff. And again, some of the weird salts they're using up here in Minnesota. I'm telling you, it's awful stuff, man. Look at that sand in there, dude. We'll get that out and I'll dump that in a bag in a little bit after we're done. You can see it all too. Yeah, if you can just keep busting it up, keep busting it up. I mean, the more it kind of, until it settles down the dust, is what I've found. It takes a lot to break that. I mean, you could be chipping on that with a screwdriver, you won't break it.
No.
I mean, it's just, it's that bad. So those of you from southern states and warmer climates,
yeah,
I'll be there soon.
Yeah.
Ben will be watching my posts on Facebook and social media about me being in Saiger South.
That is true. I didn't do that one.
Which one?
Did
Yeah,
I?
you did that one.
You sure?
Yeah, I did all these. Yeah, if you want to do them again, you sure can.
Hey, no.
He's had enough. All right, so here's this entry. Wow, that just took up a bunch. I mean, again, naked eye.
Yeah, it's day and night.
See how that salt is? I mean, you can see how white it is. Go forward, move forward, then it'll dump in, and then back. Well, if you can't see it, Ben, you'll see it in the video. They'll like a dump in though.
Yeah,
you pull back on some of the big stuff and there it is.
Yeah.
I know, it's an ugly looking vacuum, but it works really well.
I know, I saw this thing in one of your videos.
Yeah, what's he doing with that?
Where did he find the Macintosh?
I know. I put a sticker on it.
Imagine that.
Nerds, nerds. Holy smokes. Yeah, I feel my cholesterol going up right now. Would you like some pepper with that? Well, Ben, now that we've we got that dang cord stuck underneath that door. That only took us about 10 minutes. We're sweating a little more, just for a couple reasons, but yeah. So we're kicking up a good dust storm again here. All right, again, after this, we are going to vacuum one more time these carpets too. Look at that. That just peeled it. That's a winner right there. Worth every dollar.
Do they make a bigger one of these?
Yeah, they make a 15-inch, or it's sometimes 15-70, and they make a 15, and they also make a 20, which you would go to the 15 if you want bigger. But I like the 10-inch because I'll take it out of the van. Yeah, I can lift it with one hand. That's why we like them. You know, and yeah, it takes a few more strokes, but it's doing its job.
It is.
I just love the 10-inch units. Just, we started using those because our daughters were working for us as lead techs. And like, what do you got in a small CRB? And they said, well, we've got these for the Shaw reps or whatever to go out. And I said, I'll take 2. Oh, okay. So that started the 10-inch CRB revolution, I guess.
That's
mesmerizing. Yeah. Again, in the naked eye, it doesn't look quite as good what we see here. Well, let's say that in the camera, it doesn't look as good as in the naked eye.
yeah.
Okay, we're back at it, vacuuming one more time after the CRB. So whatever we loosened up, we're going to try again. Dry removal. Yeah, it's extra steps and extra process, but we don't want to come back here again.
No, we don't.
Until next time to clean it and get paid for it.
That is true.
Again, these didn't even show salt in them when he went to clean it the other day.
This is what they look like.
Yeah, they look like this, and then we cleaned it and looked like that, and it just all wicked up like this. So I'm telling you, this will happen to anyone. So we're just trying to show you how you can fix it and not have to keep coming back. The more you hot water extract these over and over again when they're like this, it'll just keep doing the same thing, just so you know. Sorry, Ben. I know it's going to cost you more equipment down the road, but or you can just come over and get mine.
I like that idea.
Cheaper. So already look at the difference. We're just catching a few spots where all of a sudden we get more soil transfer, but between the CRB, the first vacuuming, we have done very well. That actually looks massively improved. Okay, back to the All-American, second time around vacuuming. And again, it's much improved already.
Yeah.
So it's not gathering a lot, but it's gathering some. So people can say, well, Mark, then why don't you just stop and move on? Again, this is a longer drive. See, yeah, just when you thought it was all gone, there's a little blast.
There was a pretty good dust cloud when we were...
Yeah. So we're getting those patches that were hardened and harder to get out on the first run by. And that's the important thing. We don't want those exploding and spreading out everywhere again. That's why. That honestly looks really good right now. And we're gonna make it look another step or two better. So I'm in my Tom Sawyer mode. I bring all my equipment and video while he works.
It's all right.
The guy who wasn't gonna be in the video.
You kind of strong-armed me.
I did.
You didn't give me much choice.
Yeah.
Ben, if you say no, I'm leaving. Okay, fine.
Played hardball.
You asked permission from my own client.
Yeah, did. Not much left in there, which is really cool.
Yeah.
All right, that's in the vacuum. Let's see where it piles up in the back, always more. This has got an onboard sprayer, and I'm priming it up, and I want to get that pad pretty good and lubed up this time. Wouldn't you know it, I chose right here on the edge, hopping the wheels. Let's fix that.
Start over.
Nope, I'll just continue. See, you learn from my mistake. All right, so I'm lubing it up pretty good. I'm gonna do the other side too. This is the oxy end cap. So we're gonna go after all of it. Set her in the middle. Did you see that? That was one shot, one shot. Here's the switch, and you hang on. It's wheels down. So I'm gonna spray as I go. Yeah, when it's wet, it's gonna look fantastic. So the next thing is, how is it gonna look when it's dry? So I'm staying on the trigger in this whole thing this time. So I want the end cap in, I want it lubed up. I want this gone and taken care of. Would you look at that? Got a messed up cord back there. How'd I do, Ben?
Boy, you're doing awesome.
Made a great mess. Yeah. So I'm getting it moist enough, but that pad is going to sop it up. Well, we're not just using one pad. We're also going to use the poly cotton pad. In this case, the Trinity's Gladiator pad. Sometimes Glad pad for short. See the little foaming? I'm getting it in there thick, and I've got this thing juiced at the top of the recommended. I think it's 8 ounces per gallon right now. So we're not coming back. So I'm going to absorb everything I can. I'm going to flip the pad halfway through here too. Looks so great, we can go home now.
Okay.
Okay, yeah. I'm just staying on the juice. I'm just getting her lubed in there. It's not going to be as wet as hot water extraction, but it'll have some moisture. And you're going to see I'm slinging some foam a little bit now too. If I flip the pad over, I won't quite as much. All right, Ben, it's going to be your turn. I'm going to flip the pad though here too.
I was just going to ask you how often.
Yeah, in this case here,
like, is this considered really soiled for a pad?
I would consider this soiled. I mean, normally I could do an area like this with one pad. So all you do is you just flip this upward and let it sit. Oh, just do this. Set it down on the head. Oh, perfect. Gotcha. Rip it off like a Band-Aid. There you are. Now flip it to the other side. Nope. This
other side.
Yeah, that other side. Okay, now we're going to balance the head. So you want to flip it up, hold it in the air. Get her so she's like that. And walk it up, balance, and set her in the middle. You've done a few pad things. And if you want that thing down lower, here you go. Do this. Go ahead and take it down until it clicks. Does that feel better?
Squeeze?
Nope. Your switch is right here, your on-off switch. That there's the juice switch.
Oh.
Yep, go ahead. Now, keep in mind, it's like spraying forward only. You're going to do like a carpet cleaner and want to spray pulling backwards.
That's what
And I do. And we sometimes still have to break the habit. I'm better at it now.
Slower the better, faster
No, you're fine. Just keep coming a little bit faster even. So as Tom Sawyer would put it, Whitewash my fence. No, we're getting the whitewash out of this one.
You overlap on these, Mark?
I don't much, a little bit, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, you can go a little faster actually too.
Okay.
Yeah, otherwise you're gonna get her pretty juiced up. Yeah, there you go. Welcome to the dark side.
Yeah, this is a first.
I know, the next thing you wanna know is where does the dirt go? Right into that little pad and that foam car. I know. I'll probably have some ending video here with how dirty it is compared to even our dump tanks. Nice thing about it, you can go right out to the edge with those too, and you're not going to hurt anything out there. See how it floats?
Yeah, I got you.
Not like a 175 where it, you know,
That's
not as
stay
forgiving.
away from it.
Yeah, yeah. Nope. Go right over. It's really great.
Must be.
Whoops. I did that.
Tom Sawyer in the
That
building.
was my Bigfoot there. Yeah, you can spray right along there. A little bit.
Again.
Yeah, try it again.
That's
right.
What they tell me.
I'm going to have you run along that edge one more time with moisture, because the edges is where it pools up. So pull it so that you can see where the spray is. Yeah, there you go. And then you'll come back across it one more time, just a dry pass in a sense with that pad. The reason I'm doing this is because that edge has a little hump on it and it just tracks and traps and it's hard to get vacuums and everything on it, so I'm trying to get on it. And then where it just hit your tile and grout out there, you can just swing out and pick it up with your pad. And that's the beauty of it. Don't clean that tile and grout too much. We don't have all night.
I was just going to say, let's not do that too much.
We're going to go glad pad.
We're going to do the same one here?
Yep, same floor. Well, it's still a little damp and stuff. I want to grab it. So all you got to do here, Ben, you just walk up to it like this, grab it.
Like that.
Flip it. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Oh, you love the Band-Aid rip, don't you?
Yeah, why do you want that?
Let's chuck her in there.
We're going to use that?
No, we're going to grab another one eventually here. So this here, flip it over. Actually, I do it like this. Here, hold the camera for him. Look in the camera. And hold it back, looking what I do here. There we go. So this is what I'm going to do. I just push back here, hold it like that, tip it. So I can balance it low. And then,
you're going to wet the pad.
Yeah. I'm going to do both sides again. So Ben has volunteered to run the camera for me briefly.
I don't think I volunteered. I don't think I had much choice.
Said here, hold this. Set it in the middle. And again, here we go. This is more grippy pad, by the way. Because we've got so much down on it, I don't even know if I need to put any more end cap on it. We're going to go over it like dry passes. When it starts drying and getting tacky is when we have problems. Oh, here's a little. Okay. I'm just feathering it at times. You hear the clicking? Just keep the pad kind of lubed. You see my hand here? This stuff is really grippy. Other nice thing, you can get right up against this edge with the pad itself. So you're not touching it, it's just flopping up next to the edge. Here you go, Tom Sawyer. Time for the switch up.
I appreciate it, Mark.
Flip it on. And then the little white things that came flying off, because, you know, they'll do that. We'll just pick them up. So you can see where it was hitting a little more. It might be hitting organic, or we're getting the pad a little bit filled up too. Probably the pad's filling up a tiny bit. So we might just flip it when we get here. So let's do that. We'll come up to this edge. I'll have you shut it off. All right, come in, pull the head up and go flip straight up. Let's see what we got. That's not bad.
No, that's not bad at all.
No. Okay, rip her off.
Want to flip it?
Yep.
Oops.
Might get a little more tacky now. I can hear it. What do you think of that so far?
It's different than what I'm used to.
Yeah, and it's a wheels down machine, so it's pretty easy. If you have somebody brand new,
this thing's simple to run.
Yeah, if you have somebody brand new, they can be on it like no time. Look at you. You're comfortable with it now, I would say, and
yeah,
ready. So, okay, we're done with this section. Let's shut it off. And let's flip up the head, take a look, see if we got any more, which I doubt it. I think it's going to be the same. Yeah, I mean, it's got soils, but it's not bad.
Not as bad as I thought it was going to be.
No. All right, well, we'll just get rid of that one. We're going to keep doing fresh anyway. So
what are we going to do now?
We're going to do these here with the microfiber, and this one here with microfiber, and glad pad it.
Pads, or are we
nope,
stay with these?
Stay with these, and we should...
These two.
Yep, we're going to throw those in the corner.
That's what I meant.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm wash them later. We should probably grab some air movers and throw on there too. If you want, you grab your air movers, yeah. I'll go grab that. Okay, so what we're showing him is he sprays, he pulls back beyond it, sprays, and then comes onto it, and then he's going to spray right up to about where the spray will end at the end and keep going.
Close.
You were a little bit short that time. You were under pressure. It was, you know, show him one more time. You can do it.
That was pressure.
Show him one more time. Yeah.
Okay.
So he just keeps spraying right up to there. Oh, home run, dude. Home run. They're going to be calling you up from the minors shortly.
Yeah, I doubt it. They're desperate.
Yeah, I understand. So we've got air movers going on it right now to dry this and see what the results are going to be. Because when you dry, you know, salt residue is difficult. It'll dry and look white again and dusty. So we're hoping because we didn't saturate and explode it everywhere, this is going to fix it. Ben, this is going to fix it.
I think you're right.
I won't know. I'm not answering calls.
I figure I asked the best guy for the job.
He didn't show up, so now what do? You
call Mark.
Yeah, maybe he'll do something. So it actually is looking really good. Run up to that edge right over there. Yeah, there we go.
Don't clean the tile.
Don't clean the tile and grout. We don't have time. Dang, it looks good. Now you're just having fun. I know your method of madness. All right, let's just throw a glad pad on these three here. Do that.
Oh, you did that one.
Yeah. You're going to be just fine. We can, yep, flipper, and we'll throw that out there for that one. This, I think, will be better on that. I know, now it's pad selection, dude, like golf games and bowling balls, and yeah.
I'm not used to this. I think I just did what you did. Put it right on the crease. It feels different with this pad than the other one.
Yeah, it's more grippy on this case. On this especially, it's going to just, it's going after to get that remaining soils. It's like your dry passes, is what I tell people. So we'll run this, we'll run them over here, we'll run it over that, speed dry it, and we'll see what we get, buddy. And this is, you know, the main entry that gets the first hit of the salt, which I'm surprised it wasn't worse. So the salt's all falling off their feet while they're waiting there at the counter, I think is what's going on. Yeah, I'm hopeful.
Me too.
I think it's going to work.
You like getting out on a Thursday night.
I had nothing better to do.
Yeah.
Except edit this week's video.
I'm sure you didn't.
So, how is the odor for you? I mean, and this is jacked up higher. I'll usually run like 3 ounces
isn't bad at all.
Yeah. This must be telling you got a date tonight, buddy. See that big hump up there too, and they're tile and grout, and not a problem.
I know, that's kind of cool.
Yes, that's what I like about it. It floats really good. These edges are where it really gathers the stuff. So we just try our best. Hey, look at that.
Oh yeah, I didn't know you could get her all over.
I got her. Bigfoot's back. Just don't hit the door with it yet anyway. I'll close the door rather than do that. So I'll let you ride up on the edge there right now. So we'll do the run over it with the white pad, the Gladiator, poly and cotton. All right, this is the last padding. We're just gonna do what we can, sop it all up the best we can. This Gladiator pad will do very well at sopping up any extras, which I'm not seeing a lot of soils. So Ben, you know, the cleaning and everything, it's the salt issues. So the hot water extraction worked in that case, but, you know, you were fighting that hidden gold mine down there, we'll call it.
Something. That's the problem up here.
What's that?
Up here, all...
Yeah, there's so much salt. How'd that go?
Awesome. As long as it looks like that, it'll be good.
We'll be good. Last little Band-Aid rip-off. Oh, we got a few more soils out of there. Let's see that side.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Now that's where we collected soils, if you take a look. Yeah. Okay, so here's the drying area. You can see it's drying. And so far, we're encouraged. It is going to dry what we expected. You know, with it wet, it's super black. But once we start the drying procedure like you're seeing here, we're not seeing those tracks of what was the salt before. So we'll be very hopeful this is going to work out just fine, which I think it is. It's not looking like salt. Home run, baby.
I like it.
I like it. To do this, there is a slide on each side here. That's the push button right there. Push that button and then slide it over that way. Just that simple. All right, oh my goodness, look at that sand in there. That's pretty cool. Let's take a look at the other side too.
Oh yeah.
Yep, same. All right, let's go dump her here in the bag. We can show them. Hey, come back here. Hey, get back. Get back here. Didn't want to cooperate. Go ahead, drop her right on the edge. A little bit of salt, a little bit of that fine sand. Yeah.
This one's got a ton.
That's the way these are. They're always like that. It's just terrible. But they stopped it from getting into the rest of the facility, but that's what you got there. That's not too bad at all. Let's show them what we got there too. My trusty assistant today, Ben.
Yeah.
Look at that. Oh, that's cool. That's a lot of salt in there.
That's all salt.
Yeah, that's all salt there,
There's
people.
more.
Oh yeah, give her a good old smack, pack, patty whack, give your dog a bone.
You're gonna have to clean your van out and clean it now. We just filled it full of...
It's all good, we'll just vent. Well, Ben, ever seen such a mess?
Yeah, how about we switch vans? I'll take your mess, you take mine.
So it's not always like that, because the doors are closed, but this looks spectacular. Well, now that we finished that job, my tail lights are on, so it's tail light warranty, and I'll be out of here.
Absolutely.
But no, hopefully this all turns out great. I think it will. And again, thanks Ben for being such a gracious person to be on the channel. Friend of mine from northern Minnesota, another carpet cleaner. So carpet cleaners network with others. It's really helpful, and Ben is a great cleaner and a great friend. So thanks again to everybody for checking out the channel, being here. Give a comment, give a like. I'll maybe put a link on Ben's website so you can check him out too. And again, thanks, man.
Hey, thank you.
Appreciate it.
I do appreciate it.
You bet, bud. Anytime, you know that. So we got more going on. We'll see you. Take care now.